Parrikar presents second budget without proper speech, no policies, no scheme, and also no taxes. Goans may have to face taxes in future. Citizens demand acceptable common candidates of Congress to defeat BJP in Lok Sabha polls. Meeting called by Dakshiyan brings many parties together. MGP Minister Sudhin Dhaulekar challenges Goa Forward Minister Vijay Sardesai, dares him to implement Plan B. Says he has no hand in fielding MGP candidates in by-polls. Murugao Municipality warns citizens stringent action if garbage found thrown on roadside. Make segregation compulsory. Hi, this is Clinton D'Souza and now the news in detail. For the second consecutive year, Chief Minister Manohar Parrikar presented the budget without a proper budget speech and spelling out his policies or schemes. With a 14% rise in the budgetary expenditure, he presented a budget of 19,500 crore rupees, the budget of the revenue surplus and fiscal deficit, and without any taxation measures to mobilize additional resources. There is Josh very high and I am fully in hosh, Parrikar said right in the beginning of his 11-minute speech. He said the thrust areas are agriculture, education, health, IT employment, infrastructure and overall sustainability, economic development of the state.
Sir, I take this opportunity to present the budget, the fiscal profile for the year 1920. The total gross budgetary expenditure works out to be 19,548 crores for the year 1819.
Finance Secretary Daulat Hawaldar explained the physical calculation of the revenue and expenditure, but declined to comment on the policy matters, saying that he cannot speak about political decisions. CM did not attend the press briefing.
Now the total budget size is 19,548 crores. Now there has been an increase of 14% compared to the earlier year. That is the current year. The second important feature is it's a revenue surplus budget. Consecutively for the third time, the revenue surplus amount is 455 crores. The fiscal deficit is 1.67%, which is well within the limits. That's the 3% is the limit. The fourth important thing is this is the first time the budget is digital. In the sense it's a paperless budget. We are seeking vote on account, which will be sought tomorrow. That is for 5 months. The capital expenditure even for the current year is 4,886 crores.
How much is the debt servicing?
Debt servicing is about 2,400
So
total.
That is what?
Yeah, that's a market borrowing. 2,400 is a market borrowing.
Okay.
Proposed market borrowing for the next year.
But how much is the interest component?
Interest component probably about 1,200 crores. This budget doesn't include any tax proposals or new schemes, which will come in a due course of time in the year.
No news.
No.
Neither anybody from the ruling benches nor from the opposition was in a position to comment on the budget since there was no proper budget speech. They want some more time to understand the numbers.
I'm happy because agriculture is being cited as one of the most focus areas in the coming budget. So it serves our political ideology of Goinkarpan and Goa going green.
Budget जे आयज सेवन हावजाक जे दवरले आसा तेजे कितें रिएक्शन दितलो म्हणल्यार बजेट तशें कांय वाचली ना आनी इलेक्ट्रॉनीक दवरले कारणान ते आमकां आतां पळोवचें पडटलें पयलीं आनी त्या बजेटा भितर कितें आसा कशें आसा तें आमच्या एक आमकां फॉर आसा गोंयची जनतेक फॉर आसा काय ना तेजें रिएक्शन दितलो जाल्यार तें सगळें बजेट पयलीं आमकां आयकचें पडटलें आनी तेजे उपरांत रिएक्शन दिवंक शकता.
Our chief reporter Glenn Costa with Clinton D'Souza and video journey Yashwant Parab and Viraj Kamath in Secretariat. Chief Minister Manohar Parrikar has not proposed any taxation measures to bring out the Goan economy from the fiscal deficit. Economic analyst and senior journalist Prakash Kamath says additional taxes could be imposed later. In that sense, this budget could not reflect what Goans have to face tomorrow. Watch it.
GOA 65 had a preliminary discussion on the budget presented by Parrikar through a program Assembly Audit. Economic analyst and assistant editor of The Hindu, Prakash explained how the budget is showing fiscal deficit, though it has also shown revenue surplus, and the deficit needs to be recovered through taxation, which is not shown in this budget.
How fiscal is different from revenue?
Revenue म्हणजे तुका सांगले revenue income सरकाराचे
जे येतात ते आणि जो खर्च तो
revenue खर्च
पण इतल्याचेर सरकार चलना.
सरकार कॅपिटल इन्व्हेस्टमेंटाचेर चलता. म्हणजे जे सरकार इन्फ्रास्ट्रक्चर तयार करता, प्रोजेक्ट तयार करता, भांडवली गुंतवणूक जी करता आणि भांडवली खर्च करता ताज्या खातीर. सरकार इतली गुंतवणूक करतले आपल्याकडे पैसे आसतलेच म्हणून नासतनाय करतले. म्हणजे कशें करतले? बोरोविंग करतले वेगळे वेगळे तरेन. सो ही बोरोविंग्स रिफ्लेक्ट करपी जो इंडिकेटर आसा तो फिस्कल डेफिसीट. तो हांगा तर तूं पळोवशी जाल्यार तो 1418.65 crores दाखयता. पब्लीक डेट रिसिट्स आर एस्टिमेटेड 2432.88 crores.
2432.88 कोटी.
हाका लागून तुजें फिस्कल डेफिसीट 1418.65 जाला. आनी तुवें रिसोर्स मोबिलायझेशन ताणें नवीन टॅक्सीस किंवा नॉन टॅक्स रिवेन्यूचें प्रयोजन दाखोवना.
आयज जरी हांगा टॅक्सीस चड कांय लायिल्ले नासतले तरी की ते फाल्यां आसचेना अशें ना. फाल्यां वर्सभराक ते येत रावपाक शकतात.
केंद्र सरकार पळयलें ना तुवें कशें करता तें पेट्रोलाचेर. पेट्रोल ते बजेटा पयलीं आसतालें ते भायर काडलें कांय वर्सां फाटीं आनी मदीं मदीं जाय तेन्ना ते
वाडे.
Watch this detailed discussion after this news bulletin if you want to know more about the budget. GOA 365 Bureau, Panji.
The Lok Sabha elections would primarily be fought between the BJP and the Congress in Goa, and as the time has come to elect the MP who is committed to the basic values of the Constitution. Lone citizens thus want all parties and especially the Congress to fight such common candidates acceptable to all. This is what a demand made by all party meeting convened by the Dakshiyan. Some have also proposed name of Advocate Cleofato Almeida Coutinho from South Goa. The common viewpoint expressed at this meeting was the present central government is all out to destroy democracy, secularism and even freedom of expression. An autocracy is running in this country under the grab of democracy. All democratic-minded people should thus unite to dislodge this government. Those who spoke at the meeting, including Nirmala Sawant, Dr. Francisco Lasso, Advocate Uday Bemre, Advocate Radharao Gracious, Mohandas Loliekar, Serafin Kota, Siddesh Bhagat, Siddharth Karapurkar, Muzaffar Hussain and Datta Damodar Naik.
You see, Modi has no courage to face a press conference. What sort of Prime Minister are you? 5 years are not facing a press conference and you are expecting us to support you for Parliament. Now we have a Prime Minister who does not allow himself to be cross-examined. What the press does is cross-examination, what we do in court. And 5 years we have a Prime Minister who only talks without answering any question. We don't want such a Prime Minister. It is for this reason that today I am willing to support the Congress with a request that give us a good candidate.
असले लोक जे कॉन्स्टिट्यूशनाकडे डिसऑनेस्ट जातात, लॉयल रावनात, एलिजन्स कॉन्स्टिट्यूशनाक दिनात, ते राष्ट्रद्रोही, एंटी नॅशनल लोक. आणि असले राष्ट्रद्रोह्याक जितले पयस दवरूंक जाय तितले आमच्या देशाक बरें. आणि आता ती संधी येता.
आता जायत जाण उलयता तितूंत अशें लोक दिसलो की बीजेपीच्या विरुद्ध. आनीक हांव बीजेपीच्या विरुद्ध म्हणूंक शकना कित्याक हांव गोवा फॉरवर्ड पार्टी बरोबर आसा, गोवा फॉरवर्ड पार्टी सत्तेर आहा. सो हांव ऑफिशियली तरी कांय म्हणूंक शकना. आतां बीजेपीचे बाबतींत जर म्हणत तर बीजेपी म्हणटा सिटींग एमएलए आहा. सो आमी नांव सजेस्ट करून कांय फायदो ना की बीजेपीक नरेंद्र सावयकर रावतलो, नरेंद्र सावयकाराक हें करपाचो प्रश्न ते सिटींग एमपी. उरले आतां काँग्रेसीकच.
And as for you also, you all know, the golden opportunity for us to make a change is already arrived. And that's nothing but election.
म्हाका दाखोवचे प्रायम मिनिस्टर अजून पर्यंत कितली प्रेस कॉन्फरन्सीस घेतला. डिमॉनिटायझेशन म्हणून काडले की रात्यां भितर आयलो आनी सांगपाक लागलो फाल्यांच्यान 500 आनी 1000ची नोटी बंद. म्हणजे हेचे स्वताचे बेस्ट चलले कशें. एक हुंदीर सोदपा खातीर तेणी आख्खे घर जळयलें आनी ताका लास्ट आतां हुंदीर सुद्दां मेळूना. टुडे हिंदू, क्रिश्चन, मुस्लीम आर नॉट इन डेंजर. लक्षात दवरा. टुडे what is his danger is his constitution.
कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन इज इन डेंजर. तुमकां जाय ते उलोवपा जाय, जाय ते खावपा जाय, जाय ते करपा जाय, पयली परमिशन घेवपा पडटा.
GOA 365 Bureau in Parachi. The 0 hour in the Legislative Assembly on Wednesday saw various issues being raised by the MLAs. There were some important calling attention motions that were brought up on this second day of the session. Here's the story in detail.
Kortal MLA Alina Saldana alleged that the police officials have been misusing their powers as far as noise pollution is concerned, as they have been acting against some violators while turning deaf ears to others.
Fear and anxiety in the minds of various private entrepreneurs who organize night markets and other programs for the benefit of Goans and domestic and international tourists who have no other entertainment at night other than going to casinos, nightclubs or night tours. It is seen that the police authorities are misusing the noise rule, that is Pollution Regulation and Control Rules 2000, by firstly targeting only certain venues and turning a deaf ear on others, and secondly enforcing the law without the State Pollution Control Board or the district magistrate who use the sound meters to ensure the ambient air quality standards in respect of noise, to ensure that the noise levels do not exceed above the permissible levels.
Also during calling attention, Kortali MLA Alina Saldana said the government should rethink its permission for marinas at Sankwal Bay.
I remember some time ago the permission granted by IPB for setting up of marinas at Sankwal Bay was withdrawn. Subsequently, I also read that a subcommittee had been appointed to restudy the setting up of marinas. Speaker sir, the Sankwal Bay is a biodiversity hotspot. It is a source of livelihood for thousands of people in the village of Sankwal and all around. And therefore, I request the government to kindly consider, to kindly rethink and make sure that the right decision is taken, because under no circumstances can a marina be allowed at the Sankwal or the Shikalim Bay.
Any project which is to be taken up is under IPB, that is a very different decision which has to be taken up by the chairman is the Chief Minister himself. This issue is only related to waterfront, and I think I have replied suitably to meet to the calling attention requirement of my colleagues.
Ponda MLA Ravi Naik said some electricity poles have been lying in the middle of the road in Mardol, posing danger to motorists. Power Minister Nilesh Kabral said all poles have not been installed by the Electricity Department, but the department is in the process of formulating a full-fledged policy to bring all the electricity poles under its purview.
The electrical street light poles at Welling, Mardol, which are left unremoved at the middle of the road and cause dangers to the life of motorbike rider and commuter, governments intend to take action in this matter.
Electrical street light poles at Welling, Mardol, erected on a national highway NH4A from Farmagudi to Mangeshi. On road dividers are street lights, tubular poles, erected by PWD department and not GOA Electricity Department. There is a general perception that all street light poles erected either by PWD, G Suda or any other government departments, GSITC and all other departments are erected by the Electricity Department, which is not so, Speaker Sir.
Penauli MLA Chachil Alamau said traffic police are harassing people who visit Kolfa Beach, and this has to stop.
For the last few years, tourism has declined due to the harassment by the traffic managing authorities. Local people of the village and even other Goans who visit Kolva village are being harassed. Local visiting church, temple or even local market, shopping are being harassed. The villagers have had many village level meetings and even have discussed in the Gram Sabha and have taken resolution for moving the traffic cell from the Panchayat premises. I want to know, ask the government department as what measure will taken to stop this harassment.
Goa 365 Bureau.
We will take a short break. Please stay with us. Welcome back. MGP Minister Sudin Davlikar has challenged the coalition partner Vijay Sardesai to execute Plan B. Davlikar said contesting bypolls was MGP's executive committee's decision and he had no part to play in it. Here's more. Yesterday, Goa Forward Chief Vijay Sardesai said that if MGP was planning to disbase the government, he had a Plan B and would not allow the government to fall.
भायर सरता म्हणून जर करतलो जाल्यार पयलीं एक्झिक्युटीव कमिटीची मिटींग आसपाक जाय हो पयलो प्रश्न विजया कडेन जर बी प्लॅन आसा ताणें तांकां घेवन सरकार करचें तातूंत कितें.
Our video journalist Shamchari from Secretariat. The opposition attacked the tourism minister Babu Asgankar on the beach cleaning issue. William MLA Philip Neri Rodriguez questioned Asgankar as to why beach cleaning was stopped by the Drishti Life Saving Private Limited without completing 105 days mentioned in the tender of 2.5 crore rupees. Philip Neri Rodriguez brought the issue before the House that in 2011 to 2012, Tourism Department had invited tenders for beach cleaning amounting to about 90 lakh rupees in North Goa and 80 lakh rupees in South Goa. But in 2013, beach cleaning tender was invited at 7 crore rupees.
बंद केले पण आमकां चॅलेंज जाली अरे हो मदींच बंद करता मार्च पर्यंत एक टर्म आसलेलो मदीं बंद केलें आमी आनी वेळ करून आमच्या डिपार्टमेंटान पावल घातलें आनी डिपार्टमेंटान मनीस घातले आमच्या लेवलाचेर आमी डिपार्टमेंटान सगळे कडेन काम करपाचें चालू केलें बीच क्लिनिंग
आतां मोठो एक टेंडर केला आतां ह्या वर्साक तेजो कॉस्ट जाता अरावंड 55 क्रोर्स हांव नको सारजा फिगर 55 क्रोर्स स्पीकर सर हो आतां टेंडर कोण कारणां लागून बंद आहा तो प्रोसेस बंद आहा तो हांव नको बट म्हजो प्रश्न येता की कोणें प्रिपेर केला हो एस्टिमेट फॉर दीस टेंडर whether the agency who prepared the estimate has required qualification to do so करपा सारकी तिका expertise आहा whether the department has enough qualified staff to go into the estimate which is prepared by the agency of whoever consultant and the tender process what are the reasons for to keep on hold the present tender of rupees 55 crores regarding the beach cleaning a minister an सांगचे
100% आमकां ह्या गट्सा फूल बीच क्लीन करपाचें आनी क्लीन दवरपाचें आमचे कडेन कापासता आनी ह्या गव्हर्मेंटा कडेन तेजे बद्दल तुवें कसलीच काळजी घेवपाची चिंता ना सिर्फ तुवें बोट दाखयचें खंय गार्बेज आहा आनी ती क्लीन केन्ना करता काय म्हणून हें दाखय तें हांव मानता तुका.
Our reporter Samim Narvikar from Poraram. AICC coordinator KB Krishnamurthy said that some political parties in India are trying to divide people despite Mahatma Gandhi having taught all to coexist peacefully.
Mahatma Gandhi's death anniversary was observed by congressmen at its office in Panji on Wednesday. Krishnamurthy is in Goa to conduct the AICC program Jan Sampark Abhiyan to keep in touch with every voter. He along with other congressmen paid rich tributes to the father of the nation on his death anniversary. Gandhiji was shot dead by Mathuram Godse on 30th January 1948.
Today is a very emotional day for everyone in this country where the father of the nation was violently gunned down because some people who did not accept his ideology for a good India, for a peaceful India, for a co-living India. Bapu has given the greatest doctrine to us which was included in his prayer. Raghupati Raghava Raja Ram, Patit Pavan Sita Ram, Ishwar Allah Tero Nam. And that now some reactionary forces, some political parties are trying to break the citizens of this country, divide the entire secularism. This is not good for this country.
Our video journalist is Sheikh in Panji.
We will take a short break. Please stay with us. The Murmugaon Municipal Council has appealed to the citizens to hand over only segregated garbage to door-to-door collectors. Chairperson said anybody throwing garbage on the roadside would be penalized.
chairperson of Mormugaon Municipal Council, Kritesh Gaonkar, convened a meeting of Police Inspector Nolasco Raposo, Traffic Police Chief Officer Agnello Fernandez to discuss the garbage issue in the port town.
आम्ही आज मिटींग करून एक डिस्कस केल्ले आसा, एक डिसाइड केल्ले आसा की गार्बेज आमकां सेग्रिगेटेड गार्बेज जाय आनी जे पळय तुका डार्क स्पॉट्स आहा वास्कोन थंय जे लोक भायले हाडून उडयता तांकां आमी फायन घालपाचें आनी तशेंच पुलिसांक सांगलां की तांकां अरेस्ट करचें म्हणून. तरी म्हजो एक रिक्वेस्ट सगळे वास्कोकारांचे खातीर की सगळ्यांनी वास्को निवळ करपाचे खातीर गार्बेज जी आसा ती आमचे डोर टू डोर गार्बेज कलेक्टर्स आसा तांकां दिवची, भायर उडोवची न्ही. जर कोणी उडयता जाल्यार त्या सिटीजनांनी येवन आमकां सांगचें कोण पळयता ताणें की अमक्यानी उडयलें म्हणून आमी ताचेर एक्शन घेतलें. आयज आमच्या सायटीर वचून पळोवचें जाल्यार डंप वाडलो आसा. हें कारण कितें की सेग्रिगेटेड आमकां गार्बेज दिनात आनीक जर सेग्रिगेटेड जर गार्बेज दिली जाल्यार ती प्रोसेस फास्ट जातली म्हणून म्हाजो रिक्वेस्ट. ताका लागून हांवें आयज मिटींग घेतल्या आनीक डिसायड केला की आमकां सेग्रिगेटेड गार्बेज घेवची नाजाल्यार आमचे स्टाफ आसा ते घेवपा ना तुमची गार्बेज.
We discussed about throwing of garbage by the roadside. So in this regard, we will provide all assistance to the municipality, and if required, we will take action in 34 IPX.
Our reporter Hiru Mahale from Vasco.
Union Minister for Ayush Shripad Naik said decision on mining issue would be taken before 15th of February. Naik said that he would meet the BJP National President Amit Shah on the 31st of January to discuss the mining issue. Mining workers from Kunde met Shripad Naik on Wednesday. Naik said Amit Shah would be visiting Goa through he is not certain when, and then he might have some news on the mining issue. Mining workers and the stakeholders have been agitating for the restarting of mining in this issue.
सामान्य मनीस आपल्या हातपाय हलवून सगळे तुम्ही आपले पोट भरपाचे कोण चोरी नाशिल्ले येदे व्हडले करपाची गरज नाशिल्ली पूण ते सगळे फाटले विचार खबर आहा. आमचे अध्यक्ष आमी आतां 31 तारखेक सांजचे आमी अध्यक्षाक मेळटले. अध्यक्षांनी आमकां सांगलें की गोंयांत येतलो आनी त्यामुळे गोंयांत येता आसतना ह्या सगळ्या गोष्टीची बरी न्यूज आमकां हाडटलो अशी आमची अपेक्षा आसा. लक्षात आयलें आनी ती हाडची ताणें अशें म्हणून आमी 31 तारखेक ताका मेळटले आनी 9 तारखेक ह्या सगळ्याचे अशी आमचे अपेक्षा प्रमाणे 9 तारखेक ताजो उच्चार तो करतलो अशें म्हाका दिसता. हांव कन्फर्म ना जाल्यार खंय तरी आनी ताज्यान चड पयशे वचची ना. पार्लमेंट 13 या 14 तारखेक सोंपता ताजे भितर हो 15 तारखेचे पयलीं निर्णय जातलो.
Our reporter Mahesh Kovekar from Picholim. Welcome back. 5 of the Power Department have gone missing, and Power Minister Nilesh Cabral has ordered the police to file a police complaint. The fact came up when former Power Minister Digambar Kamath and his colleagues raised the issue of regularizing the contract workers, including the linemen, for many years. Cabral said the recruitment files of 25 LDC, sweepers and other staff workers from 2005-06 were gone missing during the tenure of Digambar Kamath as the Power Minister.
Power Minister Nilesh Cabral said 25 workers of Goa Recruitment Society were taken by Electricity Department on contract basis when Digambar Kamath was a Power Minister. After a period of time, 18 were regularized and 7 were kept aside. Cabral said he wanted to know the reason but couldn't do so as files were missing. He then appealed to Digambar Kamath to help him out to find these files, but Kamath got furious and said he has nothing to do with recruitment. Watch.
I will ask honorable colleague of mine, honorable member Digambar Kamath, because he was the power minister then, maybe he will be putting on light in me.
I am not aware of this. Let them see. No,
I said I will take help. I said, Speaker sir,
Honorable
I
Minister
said I
is
will
not
take help.
aware that Minister does not recruit anybody. It is the departmental officers who do the recruitment. Minister is not even concerned with the recruitment.
If the minister is not ready to take action, let us appoint a house committee and ensure that there is a proper inquiry to find out who is behind in this missing files.
I have said that I have been trying to trace this file of 2005-06 where 29 people were supposed to be regularized as per the government then, and I think you were the chief minister then, and in that, or whoever the chief minister from your side, did not take all of them. 7 are still languishing for so many years. I am trying to see why it has happened that, and I will inquire. I have also told you that I am on record of this house, on my table, on my feet, saying that if we don't file the file, will find a FIR, and I will do the necessary investigation of going in the depth of the file and finding it, Speaker sir.
Cabral said there were some women appointed as linemen helpers by then government and have not been regularized. Electricity Department will induct women linemen helpers in service if they are able to climb the poles. Watch.
Ladies who appoint केल्ल्या लायन हेल्पर म्हणून अपॉइंटमेंट माझ्याकडे झाला दिता आणि आमच्या गव्हर्नमेंटान करूना स्पीकर सर. आता तेंका कशें आमी करप, आता लायन हेल्परांक कशें आमी पोलार चडप आणि कशें तेंचेकडे पास करप. इफ दे आर रेडी टू डू, माझे काय प्रॉब्लेम ना स्पीकर सर, आमी विल कन्सिडर इट. But there is lot of discrepancy, Speaker sir. If ladies are climbing as lion helpers, we will see that they will be given the job, Speaker sir.
Our reporter Samip Narvekar from Secretariat.
With that, we have come to the end of this news bulletin. For more news and updates, please log into our website at www.goa365.tv or follow us on Facebook at Goa365TV. Download our app on both on your Android and your iPhones to watch it on your mobile phones. Until then, keep watching Goa365.